The Lord said to me, the Igbo prophet, I answered. He said, the reason why Igbo man have not been Nigeria president since they take Ansorok from Lagos to Abuja, the reason is because there was a sacrifice being done in Abuja when they went to build the Ansorok. And that sacrifice was that they use a broom. They use a broom. And that broom is that they said they will be using Igbo man like a broom.
And the rest of us. Ojukwu, the gallant chap who said, I will fight to the last man, and I will be the last one, that will fall.
Are you hearing me clear? Listen, do you know that a broom, when you wake up in the morning, you use a broom to clean your house. After cleaning your house, you drop it. That is the reason why since Fulani people have been ruling Nigeria, they always use Igbos to fight themselves. They use governors to fight their people, and the people to fight governor. After everything, they will still dump the governor. Watch, since all these our governors, and all of them, after the rule finish, they always cry at the end. They have not benefited anything from the Fulanis. The spirit of broom is a bad spirit. I will tell you what we will do. And if you want the young man that contests president from Igbo land to be declared to come on that seat, of course I told you it's not up to 10 minutes what I will do. It's not up to 10 minutes. And they will reverse it and they will bring him. Hear me clear and hear me well. God began to speak to me. God said to me, the Igbo prophet, I answered. He said, Christians should pray. Look at nowadays, online, Facebook, social media, YouTube, a lot of people are praising devil. This nowadays. And Christianity, instead of Christianity to be rising, Christianity are now going down. God is not happy about it. God said, if you people refuse to worship me, I will raise a stone. But can I tell you something? Not on my own time, not on the time of my generation that God will raise a stone. I am able to praise God. People are doing different debates to magnify devil. Nobody is doing debate to magnify God. When you hear a bad news, you like to share it. But when you hear a good news, you don't have energy to share it. Why? Number 4, prophecy. The Lord said to me, the Igbo prophet, I answered. He said, everybody, the topic of that fasting and prayer we are going to do on the month of this August 28th to September 17th is, oh God, have mercy upon the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Have mercy upon the Christian people all over the world. Oh God, have mercy upon my family. Oh God, have mercy upon your family. The prayer is only for mercy. I remember when I said that I am seeing protests in Nigeria between, didn't it happen? Exactly that date I mentioned. Go and watch it on my page. Watch what happened then. Protest starts. That is why you need a man that hear the voice of God. Are you hearing me? Now, it is the hour for Christian people to stand in their feet. The Bible said that let there be light. The light shining immediately. Hear me. People are bragging. Why do you say power no be powder? Power no be powder. Power no be powder. Elijah said, let there be no rain for 3.5 years. And it was so. That was not prayer. That is power. Moses used his staff to divide the Red Sea. God said, what are you holding? He said, staff. He said, throw it into the sea. And he threw it and the Red Sea was divided. That is power. Jesus was resurrected from a grave and go back to heaven. That is power. Nobody was there praying. You need a man that carry power, that will paralyze every powers that are fighting you. You have been in abroad. You have tried. You have started a building. To finish your building, since you did the foundation, everything scattered. Since you went to make it, everything going down. That is why you need a man that carry power. Of course, you know, for power, I carry power. Hear me clear and hear me well. Share this prophecy to go viral. I pray for you on this month of August. August is number 8 of the month. 8 means new beginning. I prophesy to you that is watching this video. God will begin with you this month of August, and you will end with favor. this year 2023. If your business is being seized or being delayed, I declare it to be released. I speak like the power that God has given to me. Every power fighting your breakthrough, fighting your marriage, fighting your document. Today, that power is no more. Between now to October ending, you will give a testimony of breakthrough. You that is watching this video, I restore your marriage, I restore your document, I restore your business, I release that money someone is owing you. I declare goodness and mercy to follow you. I speak to you that believe on me. You will make a profit this year. You will prosper this year. Congratulations. I love you all, but Jesus loves you more. Be a more. God said to me, the ego prophet, I answered. He said, number one, we are going to repeat the fasting and prayer we did before. Last month of July. We will repeat that fasting and prayer again this month of, we will start it again on this month of August 28th to September 17th. 21 days fasting and prayer, 6 to 6, 6 to 6. God said you will see a miracle that will surprise you. I had it clear when I'm praying. God said we will repeat it. These are the Bible quotations we are going to be reading when we start it. Pay attention, because I will tell you what is about to happen. We will read the whole book of Exodus, or the whole book of Exodus for that 21 days. We will read all the whole book of Deuteronomy for that 21 days. We will read all the whole book of Psalms for that 21 days. The whole book of Psalms, we repeat it. We will also read all the whole book of Isaiah. The whole book of Isaiah, we're going to read it. We will also read all the whole book of John. Not First John, not Second John. John after Luke, before Acts. So that you get to know John. They have many John in Bible. The book of John, or the whole book of John. That is 5 Bible quotations we're going to read for 21 days. The time that the date we're going to start the fasting and prayer again is 28th of August. Then from 28th of August to 17th of September. I am going to be on the mountain. I will be in the bush. I will be on the mountain for this fasting and prayer till I will conclude it. I will be coming on live program every day. That is, we need 11,000 people. God said 11,000 people that will do this fasting and prayer. You will see a miracle. About presidential miracle, about Nnamdi Kanu release miracle. We need 11,000. We have been writing name of people that did it. If you know you will join to do this fasting and prayer, also report to our WhatsApp that you are among of the fasting and prayer that we will start on 28th of this month of August, that will end on September 17th. Report to our WhatsApp, tell us you're among of the fasting and prayer, so that we can write your name and put it and count it to make sure we get 11,000 people. Again, my WhatsApp prayer line +234 7085 932257. Call me on my WhatsApp. The person that will pick the call is Evangelist Promise. She will pray for you. She will tell you what to do if you want to speak with me. And the moment you do what she asks you to do, you will speak with me. God bless you. I love you all, but Jesus loves you more. Shalom.
After Ojukwu fled the country to seek asylum in Ivory Coast during the Biafran War, here is what General Yakubu Gowon had to say in an interview.
Why do you think Ojukwu left Biafra?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. The foreign press that seem to know him better than I do, seem to give him all sort of excellent quality, so much above, in fact, than the rest of us. Ojukwu, the gallant chap who said, "I will fight to the last man, and I will be the last one, that will fall." What a pity! How are the mighty fallen, and in such a cowardly way. If he has done a Hitler, probably we could have thought, in fact, he is at least a man of courage. He didn't do a Hitler. Hitler took a poison, died, and ordered his body to be, to be burned up. At least because he had, he knew what he has done. Ojukwu ran away and left these poor people that he has led into such, suffering, such, abject position. Just left them, and now probably because with the money he has amassed outside, I suppose he will go and live in, in joy and plenty. Well, I hope he will enjoy the rest of his life. I hope his conscience will, will allow him to rest. God knows. if at all, if those who are supporting Ojukwu allow him to really get away with what he has done to his people, to Nigeria, to Africa, then I think they need to examine their conscience.
I actually did a video recently on how Ojukwu lost the hope of winning the Biafran war and fled the country to seek asylum after telling his people that he was going in search of peace. Many of my Igbo brothers came into my DM to insult me, but trust me, I am not against any tribe. It's just that this page is about telling the true stories and history of Nigeria and Africa. I am not Hausa nor Yoruba or Igbo. In fact, the state where I come from, we are sharing boundaries with Igbos, especially the Enugu people. We marry from them and they marry from us. So please, it was a true story and I can't go back in time to change it. I wish I can. But that's by the way. In that particular video, I didn't mention how Ojukwu came back to the country.
I am seeking my return to Nigeria. I am seeking it through a constitution established by the military regime. I am seeking it through a national party in Nigeria, a party that transcends ethnic considerations. I am in fact a partner of other parts of Nigeria. The leader of the party for which I am standing is a northerner. There are many Westerners, there are Easterners in that party. I am in fact seeking a return legally and constitutionally into Nigeria, into a new Nigeria that I think I can serve.
Ojukwu came back to the country and even contested in the 2003 general election alongside former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Muhammad Buhari. But guess what? Most of his people actually voted for Olusegun Obasanjo. States like Anambra, Enugu and Abia State actually voted massively for Olusegun Obasanjo, which Obasanjo later won and emerged as president for second term.
So beloved, I believe you heard what the Igbo prophet has to say and also what Ojukwu actually did to his people and his return back to Nigeria. It's just a short clip that I just want you to be aware of the things that are happening, because the Igbo prophet made mention of why Igbos cannot be president or become president in Nigeria, because there was something that was done in Aso Rock in Abuja. You know, Lagos used to be the head of state for Nigeria, like the capital of Nigeria back in those days before it was moved to Abuja, and Abuja became the federal capital of Nigeria. So, and since then, it's like no Igbo man has actually become or became the president of Nigeria, both present and past tense, since the capital of Nigeria was moved to Abuja. And it's a whole lot I don't really understand, but I just wanted to bring that short clip to just actually see reasons with it. And I could tell that honestly it making a lot of sense. Whether you're from the Igbo land or not, you could actually see a lot of reasons. And what Shoshagari actually said concerning Ojukwu, that he should be ashamed of himself, and he's not actually ashamed. And I also did a video here about the Igbo prophet when he went further to actually explain. I think I will redo that video again for you to have a better understanding. If you really don't want to go and rewatch the video all over again, I could do a brand new one and then explain more better and throw more light into it, because it is a lot that you need to understand and also look into things. Why is it that Igbos are no longer becoming president in Nigeria? Why are they not giving them the chance? There is something Prophet Ritabai actually says that an Igbo man is the one that spoils Nigeria. So why don't you give it back to him to actually repair? And a lot of people will say that we don't trust the Igbo. Okay, just imagine the 2023 presidential election where Ojukwu actually runs alongside with former president Olusegun Obasanjo for his second tenure, and he lost hands down. And could you imagine that majority of Obasanjo's votes came from the eastern part of Nigeria? I'm not saying that during Obasanjo's tenure Nigeria was 100% okay, but it was at its peak and a lot of things were easier for us. But if you don't really understand the things that goes out and come into Nigeria, you think that yes, Nigeria was actually flourishing. The situation we are going through as a nation currently, I'll tell you that is the past mistakes that has actually built up, and that is why we are where we are today. That is why a lot of things seems not to be working. See, I'll tell you that if you want to build 10-story building, if you want to build 100-story building, your foundation matters a lot, because if you don't put a proper foundation down, it's going to collapse. Okay, let's take for example, do you know that the same day you make foundation, that is not the same day you're going to put up those 100 buildings up. It's going to take a gradual process to actually get to the final story building, which is the last one, which is the number 100. But if your foundation is not strong, everything is going to collapse to zero. So let's say for example, our past president, during when it was head of state, I feel like they didn't make proper foundation or plans or goals that each passing president has to also lay his foundation, his plans, his goal for Nigeria. It's not all about bringing in and it's not all about taking out. And what Nigeria solely depend on is crude oil. And I'm asking, aside this crude, it's always gas, crude oil. If you want to really read about things, Google is there to help you out. You can go there, it will explain a lot of things more better than I'm doing right now. But I'm just trying to brush the surface for you to understand what is actually happening in Nigeria. See, we are blessed with a lot of lands that are fertile in Nigeria, lands that are not barren in Nigeria. Let me say 99% of the lands in Nigeria are fertile and they could yield proper crops. If you want to talk about the north, the south, the north east, you want to talk about north south and then middle belt. Like those lands are fucking fertile. If mind my words, my choice of words, but those lands are so fertile, but the federal government is not doing anything to actually help the farmers in those locality. All they do is oil. How many barrels of oil goes out to be refined, then bring back to us? Just imagine, we boast that we produce oil, and then we're buying a liter of oil for as high as 1,000 naira plus. Is that not sickening? It's so disturbing at the same time for Nigeria to actually come to the level that it is right now, for individuals to be crying of hunger, for individuals should be crying that, oh, the fuel price is too much. You can't even, okay, there is no electricity, there is no light. All the electricity company in Nigeria are not doing anything tangible. A transformer will blow or spoil. They are asking people living in that vicinity to contribute money so that they come and repair it. Did you hear when MTN mast collapse or break? Is it people that are using the network that will come and contribute money for them? No, it's their source of income. So they put it in place because they will lose a lot of customers, because it's not only MTN network that is in that vicinity. There are a lot of things. Okay, you see Minister of Light, something, is importing gen, is the one that has is the one that bring gen into the country. So tell me, how are they going to put light in order? Okay, if you even say you want to run gen, can you run gen 24 hours when liter of fuel is costing how much? How many liter is going to take you 24 hours? So are you telling me that 25 liter of this thing, you're going to buy it over 30,000 naira just to run for barely 24 hours? Then the next day you're going, calculate how many days are in a month. And then you want to also the light, let it be available. At least that one is more manageable. It's not there, you will not see light. You'll be there from morning till light doesn't come. Is that not disturbing at the same time? So they need to look into things. Everybody will come, do his own and go, and nobody can actually question them or say that, oh, what you are doing as a president is not good. Okay, just imagine how Tinubu has to fly all the way from France to come and inaugurate the high and the Chief Justice of Nigeria. Like, is that not sickening? Do you know how much diesel costs? Do you know what it means to run a private jet? It's not like he's running a business class or a commercial plane. This one is presidential private jet. Do you know how much they bought it? Do you know how much they use in renovating it after how many have been seized because of debt? How long would they continue to push Nigeria into what they are pushing us into? It's just so bad though. Honestly, I feel like it's high time that a lot of people stand up to these people. Imagine him actually increasing salaries for the judicial settings. Okay, the 70k minimum wage, that bill is not passed though. And Labour too, they are just so stupid. It's not that you want to come and NYSC this thing refused to pay that. They did not get any money, so no any copper should come and expect that they are going to pay 70,000. Just imagine. Are those things not crazy? But tomorrow, no, our vote doesn't matter. Just look at what happened during the 2023 presidential election. I don't care to know whether there is a cause following the IGBOS or there is a cause following anybody that is from the East. If anybody that is meant to do the work should come into power. And I'm hoping, rooting forward to 2027 presidential election. I hope that justice is done at the end of the day and it doesn't come to be a waste just like what happened last year, 2023, because you all know how the voting was. Everybody came out in their number. They were voting. Peter will be there and the results were out there. But allegedly, when it was time to announce the result, INEC decided to announce the result about 11 p.m. on a Monday night, abi Sunday stroke Monday. And Baba Presido became the runner-up for 2023 presidential election. I was like, hey, Jesus, what a life. Omo, I go dey river, my eye is full of soap. That is the situation in Nigeria currently. And it is bad and there is nothing we can actually do about it. If you want to come out to speak, they say you are talking what you don't know. You go explain, tire. But does it make any sense? These people, they need to be questioned for the kind of things they do. It's not easy. We are not Dundee nor fools. It's only in Nigeria that you see people, they will try to struggle to become business owners, then in late days of their life, that is when they will rush into politics to make what they call oil money in Nigeria. Okay, but what can we say? Can we question them? No. Can we say anything to them? No. Can we do anything to them? No. All we just need to do is just to sit down, fold our hands and actually watch these people do what they want to do to us and then go away with it scot-free. So that is just what I want to share with you guys today, and also what the Eagle Prophet has to say. If you have the strength to do, it says that people should fast from, I think, on the 28th of this month to 17th of next month. So please, if you're interested, you can do that so that God will open that door you're actually asking Him to open over your life. Blessings, you're going to succeed in your business. If it's document you're seeking for, you're going to get that. See, one thing you need to know is that with God, all things are possible. Whatever you are asking of God, whatever you're believing for God to do for you, God is actually going to do it, because your season and your time has actually come for God to grant you your heart desire at the end of the day. So that is just what I want to share with you guys. And also, if you don't mind, please, you've watched this video to this point and you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share. And also, if you have not turn on the post notification bell, please turn it on. It's free of charge, you don't have to pay, so turn it on to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say. I don't know what I would have done without you guys on this platform, and I want to sincerely say that I'm grateful. Thank you for always watching my video, and thank you for always sharing my video to other platforms, and also to create awareness of things that are about to happen. And I always say this: prophecies are not meant to put fear in your body, but for you to have an insight of what God is saying concerning your nation, your state, your continent, and the world at large. So that is why I bring you prophecies. Thank you very much for watching.